Our next session will be on leadership and its impact in an organization. The style of leadership a manager adopted has a direct effect on the organizational performance of the employee. What is meant by this is that any style that you will use as a manager, it will have an effect in the organization, whether positively or negatively. Hence, in the next bullet, it reads thus: the effects of leadership style. As a nurse leader, you are an example to others, either positive or negative. In other words, the leadership styles or the leadership style that you use in your work environment does have or does contribute in a good way or in a bad way. So, in management, because we are employed, we've got goals to achieve as a ministry or as a department, that your leadership style should be positive, should yield good results for your department, for the institution, for the ministry. So, hence we don't encourage a negative perception or a negative outcome in the work environment, because that means organizational performance is affected based on the choice of leadership style. In our other presentation, we'll look at the types of leadership styles and how does it relate to management. What is the mix between leadership and management? Types of a leader. There is a designated leader. That leader is either appointed or elected. You could be appointed to a position or promoted to that particular leadership position. Then you are a designated leader. Then you have got an emergent leader who becomes an informal leader by exerting influence towards the achievement of a group's goal and becomes influential by behaving in ways helpful to the group. For instance, I hope you have seen in different forums or in different meetings whereby one speaker will stand up and the whole gathering, no one will tell them to keep quiet, but because the person who has taken to the floor has got those leadership qualities, they will want to listen to what he or she wants to say today. As we have highlighted in our definition, that leadership is about influence. We have even stated that you could be the manager for that particular department in the ministry, but in that particular department you could find that there are many leaders because they are influential in many ways. Hence, we are saying they become influential by behaving in ways helpful to the group. That's what is promoted in the work environment. The role of leaders. Leaders culture contemporary and future vision. They frame what an organization is as well as what it can be. Leaders energize people to accept and work towards accomplishing the vision. Leaders change and improve organizational culture. A culture is dynamic. Culture evolves with time. We could be looking at our culture as a nation, that we had culture, and the way we would dress our attire, which
that
the people
hence that you will also leaders know transformational leadership that mandate what is prevalent in the nation and learning all systems stewardship culture, the authority to when you in other words they instill new transformational you are mandated they also establish and manage you can do anything with power hence employees find that in leadership in some cases power in other words you reward leaders they create an environment whereby human the left hand national and material resources to form behavior and vice versa. Remember we said leaders teams and practices that grows power effective not leaders and give followers remember we are in this leadership position today that particular but we are not there forever. So others have to take the code of conduct and keep sanctions. Because if someone does going, expectation keep or the reward department shining is a sanction. So I've already need to develop those elaborate practices and grow punishment under legislative power for that particular employee of type not position. So and this virtue of type of position you have got clearly states that this can only be done by a person of this position. Then there is not any other person. I also know how to do the job. That is legitimate. And you want referent power or charisma. That is a virtue of admiration from followers. It inspires a nursing profession, devotion. You are an expert in the field. Hence, you will find we have seen these people there in the work environment, the members of the public coming to there in our workstation to ask for treatment, to ask for leaders who got that advices regarding health, where they know that followers you are experts in that field. They are loyal to him. You know pretty well how to do their job. So you have got that expert power. Then leader is valued, you have got and respected for what he knows. I have a strong network that I've already helped to advance your touch base with this. That as I hope we are in the nursing we have heard this phrase that information is power. Other profession that one who has got information that is similar to nursing. Nursing is just nursing. So you are experts. Those are sources of so power. You have got that power, and that power is valued and is respected. It is only you that can make this power to be valueless and not be respected because of the leadership styles that you have taken, which could be negative. Authority. Remember here we are looking at power versus authority. Authority is the ability to compel behavior by virtue of the office that someone holds. It refers to the mandate to assign work, give orders, enforce instructions to get the work done. Failure to exercise authority is a serious weakness. If in the work environment you fail to exercise your authority, then you don't have these essential elements of strong leadership, because you have been given the authority. Therefore, exercise that authority. Don't fail to exercise authority. Forms of authority. It could be traditional, which is based on the status quo. It can be hereditary. We have got charismatic authority grows out of the personal charm or the strength of an individual personality. We have got the legal rational authority, is the authority that determines obedience to the office rather than the office holder. All these are forms of how structures defines authority. Authority shows the reporting relationships, who reports to who in carrying out responsibilities or duties. I hope now it's becoming clearer what authority entails. It defines the span of control, how many people are supervised by an officer. It establishes the lines of communication, upward and downward communication. It outlines the chain of command.
the flow of authority from top to bottom. It outlined the decision-making centers, accountability and cost centers.